Me and you been talking about commitment. We gon' come out and fuck up the city. We been real low key for a minute. Tonight I'ma get highline bling. Two go get us one team. Won't let it outside intervene. Let me long time no fling. No Facebook, no Twitter. Fucking with a king, not a nigga. Leave my ex nigga feeling real bitter. Friend first won't get realer. If I say I'm down with you, then I'm with you. Don't need a pic for the picture. I'm a fool with the look in my system. Game time, let me be a feature.
Tonight it's on me. I got it cozy. I got it cozy. And that OG with no phones, please. Need your mind on me. We won't post these. Let's keep it low key. Tonight it's on me. I got it cozy. I got it cozy. And that OG with no phones, please. Need your mind on me. We won't post these. Let's keep it low key.
Let's just keep this between me and you, baby. Nobody has to know. You already know.
OMG.
Good morning.
Grand Rising.
Great dawn of the new day.
Yes.
What's going on?
It's a beautiful day to be a beautiful day. It's cloudy,
It's a little gloomy.
but I find beauty in it. And it's warm. That's the beauty in it.
Yeah,
Because
I
it's
ain't-
been cold.
I ain't really with the cold
Exactly.
at all.
Exactly.
But yeah, it is a little gloomy. I ain't necessarily fond of the gloominess, but it's needed, I guess.
Right, exactly. Everything is needed. We have to appreciate everything as we have it, as it come,
Yeah. So, how you feeling?
Well, what's good, y'all? This is the morning tea off GP
Yeah, it is.
with your girl Lethal.
And Cousin P, your favorite Cousin P.
Oh,
That part.
you better say that.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling?
Man, I feel great. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Everything's on the up and up.
Everything is on the up and up. I cannot complain. Like, life, you know what I'm saying, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Like, and I'm just staying in a positive mindset. And, yeah,
That's
life
good
is
to hear.
good. Hey, cars fast as fuck.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. How's your life?
It's peaceful.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's peaceful right now. I mean, more peaceful times than the latter.
Mm. Like
I
they
just
said, wake up, P.
Hey, I'm look. I can hear his voice with the exclamation mark too. Yeah, I'm good. Everything is peaceful in the moment anyway.
Right.
I guess that's what the single life should be about.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Right.
I'm not a complainer anyway though.
I
You know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
I
So what
feel
what we got right here?
Oh, this is again roasted dandelion tea and
So it's the
raspberry
same
leaf.
cook up from yesterday.
Yep.
Do you wake up and do it in the morning, or
Yeah.
so it's a whole process?
Exactly.
Okay. So did you add a little bit of something, or did you hold back on a little something this morning? Cause you make this naturally every day, right?
Right.
Yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. With the herbs, yeah. I just get the water.
Do you measure?
boiling. Not at all.
You don't?
We got Derica
Is
in
that a
the building.
disrespectful question
What?
to ask you?
Do I measure?
Yeah, do you measure?
No, it's not a disrespectful question. You know, I just ain't got time to be measuring all day. I can just eyeball.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Yeah. What you laughing at?
Hey, you know what's crazy though, cause your song, on the thing on my end. I'm watching the video.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen the
Right,
video. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Yeah.
that was fun. I don't know if you see me smirking a little bit over here or not.
Nah.
But yeah,
I didn't.
didn't remember the actual video. So
Life
but
is a journey. Where you was at? Why you went at the video?
I don't know.
It's
That might have
dirty.
been.
Nah, you
That
probably
might have
was
been
in
after
Arkansas.
the
Yeah,
What
you
you say?
probably was in Arkansas. Or something.
Yeah, that's probably. Well, do you remember what year that was?
That was like 2018,
What quarter? Like the end or
like the middle.
the
Like
middle?
yeah, like June, July.
I might have been. June, July. I might have been in California or just on the way back from California. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Nate, man, I just do me, man. I stay in my lane. You feel me? I stay in my lane. But the people is making requests in the comments. I don't know if you want to speak
I
on.
ain't even.
Ah!
Yeah, I mean, what she said, X about the pic. Hey man, go check out my vlog, man. You'll see everything you need to know. Everything you need to know.
Oh, it's more than the pick. And I still ain't
If
seen it.
you go watch the vlog, it'll connect the dots.
Okay, I heard that.
Yeah.
The T
The
is in the vlog.
TT.
How they get to the vlog?
I mean, just go to my YouTube, look up Lethal, or just go to my page on Facebook, and any on Instagram or
Okay.
Facebook, yeah.
How long is it?
What the video?
Mhm.
It's like 8 minutes.
Okay.
It's a very short video.
Yeah.
That's what I've been on lately, like
Okay.
the short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Straight
Yeah.
to the point. You know,
Okay.
I ain't the most professional editor, but I
Yeah.
be throwing a little
I
something.
mean,
in
you
there.
lay one brick at a time.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
next thing look up, you got a house. So
Right.
just like what we doing right now. This is the foundation right here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We getting our feet wet and we sharpening our iron or whatever. But in the streets, man, it just so happened that I'm starting to see a lot of men expressing their paranoia
Oh
for
my gosh.
marriage. Huh?
I said, oh my gosh.
Yeah, for marriage. Because some have said they have been with so many married women
Mm.
that it's hard for them to trust to go that far with a woman in these times.
Wow.
Um,
Ain't
what
that something?
what's your first thoughts when you hear that?
Ain't that something?
It is something.
Listen. That's wow. That's
What y'all think in the
wild.
comments?
That's
They saying
wild
that.
to say that. I don't think it's just married women out here just going out there like that. I mean, not saying that it's married women that ain't going, but hey,
You don't think it's
that's pretty wild. That's
So you
what I
think
got
the
to
men-
say to it.
so you think the men are making it up?
I mean, it's just that's just like saying all dudes ain't about nothing. I'm scared to get in a relationship because all dudes ain't nothing. But that's just you can't put everybody in that category.
Well, I'm not
so.
saying all men are having dealings with married women, but these are men that are expressing their concern for having one of their own because of their experiences with married women.
Man, they probably didn't been
No.
with one married woman, and now they
I
just
mean,
feel like
men they can't exaggerate sometimes depending on how emotionally driven whatever their stance is. So
right.
I can imagine one though.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, it's a lot of unloyal married people,
Yeah,
men and women. So
definitely.
I mean, I can see that.
'Cause I feel like a lot of people get married for the wrong reason. So
right.
if that's the case, then I can definitely see how in certain situations someone would.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, Do you understand why? If somebody told you that, a brother or a good friend told you, like, man, you be like, damn, nigga, when you gonna settle down?
Right.
You had such and such, you had such and such. What the
Mhm.
hell going on with you? You know what I'm saying? And then he tell you, shit, I had such and such and such and such.
Right. So I don't want to be
And
married.
they married. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's a little scary. Or they just had one such and such. And be paranoid, because damn, I done pledged my life to you to protect, to provide, and take
Listen,
care
you
of you.
can't judge every situation. Like if and that's the thing. Like people have so many different ideas of marriage, and people want to identify what marriage is according to what they see. But it's like marriage is it's a union between you and another person, and whatever y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if that foundation ain't right, then you know what I'm saying. Of course, your old lady might cheat.
Yeah.
You might cheat, but it's all about the choices, and I mean,
I know it.
I'm saying, you'll know, like
You don't know what if she cheating.
I mean, if somebody like loyal. I mean, if you don't know, you eventually know. I mean,
So you saying was done in the dark and eventually
yeah.
even yeah. I mean,
Whatever
I
need
don't
to
know.
be revealed.
They say the women don't really get caught unless they want to get caught. That's what they be saying. I don't know, but would you agree women are a little bit slicker than men?
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You answered that pretty quickly.
Right. Yeah.
So think about
because
it.
the reason why it's a no-brainer, because dudes, it's just dumb.
But I would imagine if someone married, for the security, and because they wouldn't be burdened with a lot of financial responsibilities, that it don't necessarily mean that the everything else is there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
So I can see why how those things can happen. Especially, listen, because we talked about this before when I brought up how some women are publicly like locked in, but certain celebrities, screensaver and hella like parading around on the internet, and everybody knows you locked in like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
If the chance presented itself, because it would more than so.
You think they wouldn't be
if
loyal?
it was a man, huh?
You think they wouldn't be loyal?
Well, they could be, cause some women put on, some of them just put a little extra on it, put a 10 on it too.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if I was in a position with, I wouldn't think they'll be loyal in that situation, because how you post this stranger more than the nigga that's paying all the bills?
You
know what I mean?
strongly feel a way about that,
About what?
about this situation,
Yeah.
the celebrity crush thing.
Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, cause I see this shit all the time, and this is somebody that you don't know. How did this end up in here? How did it get there? You don't see that as an issue? Cause I see how I correlate to a lot of unfortunate situations.
I guess I'm too chill, because I just be like, oh yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what you like about her? Or whatever. But I ain't go.
What you like about her? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But it ain't about the celebrity, but
Right.
it shows you the mentality and how they process what they like and why.
Yeah, because
So
I wanna
what is
see,
that
like,
founded upon?
yeah.
Because I see it's women out here that's celebrities or whatever. But that when I see them, of course, I identify how good they look.
Right.
I don't feel nothing. I don't
Right.
know who that person is.
Yeah.
I know they I know what's name they get her chili Fritos on the Friday.
One celebrity crush that I had,
Ooh.
and I just really hate that he had to go out.
Oh, he not here?
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, for real?
Oh my gosh, I had a crush on him.
Did you
I'm
really?
like that man. Yeah.
What was it?
But then when I seen him and Lauren London got together,
You fell back?
I was like, you know what? Okay, I can see that. Like, you know, I can't be mad. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean you can't be mad? Oh my God. What?
Yeah.
What you mean by you can't be mad?
I'm saying because if he would have came out with somebody that wasn't fitting or something, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'd be like, come on.
Yeah.
now.
So did you listen to the music?
No, I had
Oh
no.
my God. I'm saying you.
Well, not before he passed. No.
Yeah, but you did at some point.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Eventually, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
and, like I really and I listen to his music to this day when
Yeah.
I work out. Like,
yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
It's very motivating.
yes,
You know,
hustle and motivate.
Yeah. I was introduced to him my freshman year in college. It was some guys from Santana Block out there. You know, that was in the dorm room where they were playing it.
That's in Cali.
Yeah, that's in South Central. I believe that's South Central, but I ain't into. I don't know how to point, but it's out there in the area.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit! You hit it look good though. You hit it look good. But that that Ice Cube.
no,
But
for real.
yeah. So I heard him a little bit because I kind of noticed like he was doing a lot of records with a lot of guys from the South and all over, like even way back then. You know what I'm saying? Boosie, Zero. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of unique to me because you ain't really see that. Like you ain't really see niggas collabing with especially underground artists
Right.
with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But
You
yeah,
want some of
still to this day. Yeah. Still to this day, I fool with them. I listen to certain music depending on like what mood I'm in and what mood I'm trying to be in. You know what I mean? So I've been listening to a lot of Nip lately, like this past week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he dope. I love like, everything what he was about, like what he strongly stood on. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah, that's why I fool with his clothing brand so much because of
Yeah.
what everything stands for. Like I got
Right.
this tattoo and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, with me it'd be like a lot. I'm the same way with Kevin Gates too, like
Yeah.
what he stand for behind the
Right.
music. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Although I know he get a lot of
Big pressure.
a lot of backlash and shit, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I resonate with it for sure. Let me taste this.
You can
tea.
tell her
It's
to
a little
close her
warmer.
eyes, but you can't. But you ain't tell her she couldn't listen.
See, it be going over people's heads sometime though
Nah,
now.
for
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah.
It's a little warmer than it was yesterday though.
Listen, cause my living situation, a little closer.
Yeah.
It's sweet enough.
Yeah, it's about the same consistency as it was yesterday, and that's pretty dope to you don't even be measuring.
Yeah, baby.
You was out here for real.
Yeah, baby.
Do you think Nice Guys finished last?
I've thought about that phrase. And I wouldn't
What y'all
say
think in the comments?
that, but I would say they can. I think Nice Guys finished last. I think that's because they end up with like the final.
The final what? Speak on it.
I don't know.
The tea is
man.
hot.
I don't know.
Do you feel like they do though?
I mean, like, you know,
Or do you think that's just something people exaggerate?
I think it's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some people do take a while to appreciate a good man. But what I was just trying to say, I can't explain it, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you feel like
I ain't gonna say they finished last because I say nice guys finish.
what do you I mean, what do you mean by finish though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they finish. And the bad guys don't finish.
Oh, you mean like they win in the end, like the
Yeah.
tortoise in the hare?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so do you feel like someone can be used up? Like at the finish line, like is the person used up by the time they get there for the nice guy to finish last and actually it be a actual win?
Well, I feel like it's about like, okay, about your value.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, and I guess it depends on too, like what you mean by washed up, like, you know, like played out or like nobody wants this person anymore.
For a lot of people, it's the conversation going around of you value that nice guy after you've exuded all of your youth and goodness and all the good ripeness, you know, and then you do all the shit, and then you finally, you know, get burnt out and settle for the nice guy.
I mean, that's quite a perspective. That's like,
I mean, I put it in the best words that I could.
no, you put it in
know.
the worst words.
I'm saying the consistency of what's being said and
Yeah.
being able to actually translate that to tell you what I'm saying by what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing.
Right.
These are not necessarily my thoughts, but for a majority of men in general.
I just feel like, I don't know, like people grow and mature and stuff like that, and then, you know, I feel like everything happened how it's supposed to happen, because like, you know, I mean, I feel like a nice guy can appreciate a woman where she at or whatever. Like, you may say washed up or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, he can probably appreciate her because she gonna appreciate him. Because if it was, say, if it could have been a different situation where, like, you know, she met him way early on and she didn't really appreciate him, because a lot of times we don't know what bad is until we experience, you know what I'm saying, good, you know, and we don't know what good is until we experience bad, you know, type of thing. So,
do you feel like that can be a polar opposite with good women, or whatever the case, whatever the term would be for a nice guy, for a woman, like a woman that was very already kind of balanced and nurturing and like everything that a man would we think he want in a woman that was kind of like innocent and very loving and not conniving and sneaky and all that shit like early on, but he might want to settle down with her later after he done did all he want to do, like the vice versa of what I asked you as far as nice guys finish last. Do you think that's the same thing that happens with women too?
yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess I would say. I mean, cause.
Do you remember any women?
Well,
how
I see it. I just see it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, women that be going hard in their relationship. So it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying,
What
good
you mean?
women.
What do you mean by going hard?
Like holding the big end of the end. I mean, you know what I'm saying, holding weight.
Okay, in layman's terms though, what is what
I
the weight
mean,
is?
in different ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? I,
You mean financially?
I mean, it could be
Are you
financially.
saying
It could
sheltering a man? What are you saying?
It could be all of that. Financially, sheltering. It could be helping in any kind of way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So a woman that would kind of basically hoard a man or take a man in and be the buck of the provider in a relationship in any capacity is the equivalent to the nice guy that finished last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do she finish last?
I mean, I can't say it's just equivalent, but
I mean, I can see.
in a sense, like it holds the same amount of weight.
Yeah, I
would
mean,
say
I
that.
asked because I kind of got that feeling because I do see, just like I said about men and talking about the nice guy finished last, and the woman after she get burnt out, I see a lot of women talk about, expressing the pain and the hurt and the aftermath of all the holding down they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you haven't really dealt with those emotions from doing all that, you're disgruntled. So when you hear the 50-50s and you hear the a nigga not want to, do this, that, and the third, that can trigger all the emotions. Cause shit, my past 3 niggas, they live with me, and you know what I'm saying. I
Right.
see that a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I was like, well, do you feel like that's like kind of the equivalent? Because that is pretty nice for a
Right.
man to, he fresh out the jail or whatever the case may be, and don't got many resources, no family or whatever, but he's slanging it on her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so she compromises
Slanging it on her
the slanging it over for, okay, well,
and selling her a dream.
he gonna get his shit together and we gonna live happily ever after.
Right.
Where you think that stem from though? Like to have that idea, like I'm gonna do this and that and the third, and in return, this is what we gonna have.
Yeah. I think it's just like where you kind of, I don't know where it stem from. Like,
Yeah.
it could stem from, like you haven't seen that standard, or you know what I'm saying, knew how to I guess navigate that when it comes to like having that standard.
Yeah.
And it could be like a lack, just wanting love, you know what I'm saying, or just that person just giving them more attention,
So
than
what you got a little codependency?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have all these thoughts in my head sometimes, cause like I done had a friend, a female friend that done held me down like after my dad passed. One of my best friends.
Yeah.
But like a
Shout
partner.
out to her.
Yeah, shout out to Clarice. Yeah, for sure. But I ain't never. I that don't feel comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I really never seen that dynamic, like where all the scenarios out there or whatever. But I feel like the reason why is the same red flag that ain't been paid attention to.
What?
because users recognize takers recognize givers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, I'm not a taker. I didn't see taking. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that's an uncomfortable feeling to be in a position where I have to, you know, be the
Yeah,
on the
they be
receiving end
plotting.
from the woman that's got the leverage. You know,
Mm-hmm.
basically. You know what I mean? Um, I said the same thing when I talk to homegirls and associates that when we talk about these unfortunate situations. Um, your better odds is dating a man that had his father
Yeah.
or a bona fide father figure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for your better overall situation, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, it's the he's handsome, he's fit the description, and everything else can get looked over because I got these butterflies, and you know what I mean. We were not
Mm-hmm.
really having the real conversations and really um identifying the early stages in the telltale signs that you
Right.
can avoid
Mm-hmm.
instead of being heartbroken on down the line. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm. And then it's one thing to identify, then it's another thing to actually shake the spot.
Nah, for real.
You
Faith
know what I'm
without work is
saying?
dead. You gotta put
Yeah.
in the work.
Exactly. And then too, sometimes, you just be in denial.
Mhm.
Like
You start lying to yourself.
right, you like, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you try to make it make sense.
Would you think that's more of a root chakra um situation where to
um
to find yourself in that position and stay?
yeah, I guess you would say that's like a root chakra situation. Root chakra, sacral.
Cause I mean, if
It,
the
it
only go ahead.
well, I guess it depends on like what the reasoning behind the whole situation. But yeah, that
Shit, you got in house.
right, exactly.
If he ain't provide nothing else to the situation,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, the sacral chakra, that's more like dealing with your sexuality and stuff like
Okay,
that.
so what is the difference? So the root and the sacral is two different things.
Yeah.
Okay, well tell me something.
Okay, yeah. The root chakra, that's your groundedness.
Mhm.
So that's your earth energy. So like, you know what I'm saying?
So that
like,
ain't the bottom.
yeah, that's the bottom. Yeah, that's the your lowest
The
chakra.
ass.
Yeah.
So what is sacral?
Right above it.
Okay, well now it makes sense.
Yeah,
then.
it's
Okay.
right below the sacral chakra is right below the belly button.
Okay.
And that's like
Right at the coochie.
your fertility and like the womb and all of that.
Okay.
Your water element.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your ability to flow. So your sacral chakra can be overactive. Like you can be like, you know what I'm saying, hypersexual and stuff like that. Or you know what I'm saying? That could be a reasoning behind you know what I'm saying, giving this situation the benefit of the doubt.
Do you think the rose is
It
detrimental?
can be a whole lot of things. Your heart chakra.
Do you
know?
think the rose is detrimental?
What you mean? Detrimental
Yeah.
to society or what?
Not society. Well, from an eagle eye in the sky point of view, it could be. If you look at the whole picture, it could be because if it's damage to her and it's damage, his benefits or usage, yeah, I guess so. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it depends on how you using it. Are you abusing it? Or are
From what it sound like, from what it sound like out in the world,
abusing it?
yeah, do I gotta say it?
I mean, because that's
You know
what it
this
seems
shit.
like you finna say.
You know that shit. So you don't ever be seeing and be thinking to yourself, I don't know, it could be a little overboard here.
Hey, I don't know. I can't say if it's a detriment.
This artificial
because-
intelligence not got.
I can't say if it's a detriment because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's satisfied. You know what I'm saying? It's satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think it would decrease the sensitivity and the actual emotion and intimacy that's you
Yeah,
supposed
if
to
you're
have
going
connection
crazy with it, like all the time, and you got like these high expectations of whatever, you know what I'm saying? But some people use that while they have sex, so
with. Yeah, I mean, okay, but that
they
ain't
don't
got.
help the situation.
I I mean, I'm sure they have fun. You know,
So
and
you
if
saying,
and shit from what it sounds
are
like,
you saying it's a
they
detriment?
probably use it because she gotta use it. So that's the only way he gon' you know what I'm saying, be involved in her end of the pleasure wise if they use it. If she so that kinda sound like it could definitely be like, okay, the sensitivity done became off like a motherfucker now. I don't know. It just seems like cause from what I you know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's not natural.
right. The rose is not natural.
Yeah.
I mean, no, like you said, it's AI, pretty much.
Yeah. And from how they explain, it's like they didn't put all the perfect technology in there where they like actually know every nerve ending in every spot or whatever. Like it's
Well,
like a cheat code. You know
I've
what I'm
seen
saying?
even more experienced ones past
Uh,
the rose.
For real?
Yeah, when I be scrolling.
Is it like some new shit? Like why it ain't like cause I ain't never seen nothing talked about like how the rose has been.
Right, but think of it, rose. That's an easy name to
Even
say.
even from people that claim to never even use toys and shit. The rose done got them.
Mm,
You know?
yeah.
Um,
I mean, from what I've heard, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, every woman should have a rose.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's what popped the question. Like, I've never heard of anything come out the woodworks as a toy and be like, it's the really became a universal standard of every woman should have one.
I mean, I would call it self-care.
Really? Really?
I mean, to have on deck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really into, like, a lot of toys. I think you just have phases in life and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I can see why, they say every woman should have a rose. No, for real, because,
I
like,
mean, I ain't mad at nobody. I'm just,
mean, like, yeah. I mean, it's like, why be, like, if you're sexually frustrated or if you don't want to have sex
they talking about insurance.
and should, just don't abuse it. Exactly.
Yeah, but
exactly.
that's a big gray area. Just don't abuse it. It's a big gray area. What is abusing? You know what I mean? I ain't mad at nobody. I'm just